as I'm making these big transitions and changes in my life, I wanted to release and clear away more lower frequency energies that do not serve me, that block me from making these big transitions and changes in my life. So I decided to work with a energy spiritual coach named Wendy. And Wendy has been helping me to clear these lower frequency energies. And one of the things that she picked up in my energy field are relationships that I'm holding on to that do not serve me, that are lower frequency energy frequencies that really do not serve my highest and best good. And so one of the energies that she picked up is my relationship with my father. And I've been working on this relationship with my father my whole life. Even though he passed away many, many years ago, there's still some remnants of that relationship that I'm holding on to, because I had such a traumatic childhood at the hands of my father. And so I've been working on the relationship with my father for many years and my whole life, and I may continue to do so. So Wendy wanted me to clear more of this energy with my father. So she had me do an incredible tool. She gave me an amazing tool and exercise that she told me to write a letter to my father, which I've been doing my whole life. I've been writing letters to him and speaking with him. But the most amazing thing that she added was for me to write a letter from him to me. And I thought it was so genius. Because it really cleared away the full circle of this energy. It's like this full circle that not only am I having to write a letter to him to clear the energy, but to really clear the energy, it's to have the other person write a letter to you, because now you're clearing everything. Writing is a powerful tool and technique for clearing lower frequency energies, as well as for manifesting those things you desire, because words have power. Words have vibrational frequency, and they have tremendous power. And so in this exercise, we are not only writing a letter to the other person to clear that energy, but we also need to receive that letter from the other person, because it's like a full circle clearing. If we want to clear this energy thoroughly, we have to do it both ways, right? Because relationship is a two-way street, right? It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And so Wendy asked me to write a letter to my father and have him write a letter to me. And so you want to have a journal like this, whatever size. I always keep a journal with me next to my bed, or I keep it in my bag. I always keep a journal like this. And so I wrote a letter to my father and had my father write a letter to me. And so the letter that I wrote to my father says, "Dear Dad, I know you grew up in a challenging environment where you didn't receive love from your parents, so you only did to your children what you knew. I forgive you and release you from blame and send love to you. Thank you for watching over me now. Love, Moon." And so the letter I had my dad write to me says, "Dear daughter Moon, I am so sorry for creating the pain, suffering, and trauma you endured at the expense of my own suffering and pain released to my own family. I thank you for forgiving me and for still loving me as we connect on a soul level. I am watching over you always. Love, Dad." So after you write the letter, you want to read it out loud, because reading it out loud really sends that vibrational frequency out into the universe. And so I wanted to send the frequency of forgiveness on both parts, that I'm forgiving and that he's accepting my forgiveness, and that we are still connected on a soul level. So reading it out loud was so powerful. And I felt this tremendous release, more forgiveness for my father, more his ability to receive these messages, because he's a soul that's here right now. And so he's able to receive these messages. So just writing it and reading it out loud just really made the release of these lower frequency energies more powerful. So if you have some energies that are lower frequencies that do not serve you and you want to release them to the universe and clear it from your energetic field, use this tool and technique of writing a letter to that person and having that person write it to you and to read it out loud to release those energies to the universe. It's a simple technique, but very powerful. And if you have a friend or a family that you think could benefit from this video, please make sure to share it with them and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to visit all of my spiritual and holistic living tips, just go to my website at yinandyangliving.com. Namaste.